Hello, hello. Welcome to A Gal from Cleveland with Tamika Shanea, episode 12 up in the house. I am your host, Tamika Shanea, up in here, and welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we got a lot going on, okay? So, when I actually initially started to do this podcast, as far as this episode, something huge happened. And I was like, dang, I have to report it, even though I don't want to, but I have to. So, Pennsylvania, it's a Pennsylvania rally, and former President Donald Orange Trump, um, it was an assassination attempt on his life. Now, people are saying that he got shot in the ear. I mean, from what I saw, it didn't look like he got shot in the ear. It just looked like maybe some debris might have hit his ear, but um, they of course are going to say, "Oh my God, he got shot. He's a warrior. He's this. He's that." So that's what happened. And then, unfortunately, someone has passed away, and the shooter has been caught. He's been caught, and he was killed. But another person had passed away. I can't remember the guy's name. I will find out more details for y'all as far as the name. But he was a firefighter. I do know that. It was really crazy to kind of see that in real time because I don't wish death on anyone. Um, but I saw so many posts where people was like, you only have one job, blah, 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 and everything like that. And I kind of was like, dang, that's kind of messed up. I particularly do not like Trump. I never liked Trump. I didn't like Trump even before Trump was president. I never watched his show on TV. I thought he was a racist piece of shit. I've always thought he was a racist piece of shit, but people like Omarosa and stuff, and actually I admired her because I remember my hubby, actually she was in town promoting her book, and he was working down at the phone company at the time, and he actually had her on the phone, and she called me, and it was just like a cool moment, and I really respected her. And then once she became like a Trump supporter, I was just like, oh yeah, gotta not mess with you no more. But she had actually signed the book for me and everything. And I still have her book. But people like that, and I just never understood. I was like, yeah, I get that, you got famous off his little show or whatever, The Apprentice, but I never understood how you could support a racist piece of shit that just feels like he was the best president known to man. I didn't like the way that he, talked about um, President Obama. I just felt like that showed his true racist being. I don't like the way he talks about Biden. So I feel like he's a horrible, horrible person. And, I do feel sorry for his whacked out kids because they just worship the ground that he walk on. But like I said, I do not wish any death on anybody. I am, I don't want to say I am glad, but it's a blessing. He's okay. But then, like I said, I just, um, I feel like it was staged. And I'll just be 100% honest with you. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all can come for me all y'all want to. It was staged. And he's doing that because um, the RNC is coming up, which, you know, um, a lot of people are saying JD Vance is going to end up being his running mate. JD Vance is from Ohio. He's another one I don't too much care for. Never did. Um, he is a senator from Ohio, and he had like a little movie, and he got this little book out where he just had such a hard ass life. Okay, hard ass life, and I mean they turned it into a book. Do you realize how many people have hard ass lives and get their books turned into movies? You know what I'm saying? So like they it's just whack. The whole situation is whack. But anyway, so this is the big news that's going on this week is, the assassination attempt. Um, but let's fast forward a little bit. Okay, RNC. Why? Why did my boy have on a big ass bandage on his ear? It looked like a period pad. Sir, you are really, really trying it. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all think I just be talking shit to be talking shit, but I'm not. This man had a whole period pad on his ear as if like his ear was like his ear had been hit, you know. Hey, you are just really trying it, and I don't understand it. Like, if you feel you go win fair and square against Biden, then what? Why you have to go through all these measures in order to do? I mean, in order to solidify that you can be Biden. You swear up and down every day while I'm watching the damn news, and I hear your mouth that you can beat Biden. So why we got to do attempts on your life and you wearing big ass bandages at the RNC for you to solidify that you can beat Biden? All it is a sympathy vote, y'all. Like, seriously, this man really, really, really needs to stop. And I just don't get it. I really don't. So, you know, a gal from Cleveland is just really confused. But I'm really hoping and truly praying that Biden does stay in the race. I hate to hear that, people are like kind of forcing him to go out of it because they feel like he is not going to win and he's not going to be able to, um, do this for the next 4 years. And I get it. I mean, he's 80 years old. He's had a lot going on, and he's basically, I feel like it should be an age limit for presidents. Like at a certain age, they they shouldn't be able to be president anymore. Now, if it's during their term or whatever, that's different. Just let them run out their term, and then after that, they can't run anymore because of their age. I feel like Trump should be a part of that because Trump is actually 3 years younger than Biden. I think Trump is what, 78? So he's the same. Well, my mom is 79, but I was gonna say they're all in that same age range. But my mama could do a better job as president than him. So, my thing is, I feel like it should be an age limit and it should be a term limit. You should only be able to be president once, especially after him being president. It should have been a thing where, oh no, you can't be president no more, dude. I feel like he's beyond probably one of the worst presidents we have ever seen in office. He can never say anything about Biden. I've seen a lot of good things come out of the term for Biden. And I just, with Trump, like, seriously, I still can't forgive COVID when this fool had the nerve to tell people to drink bleach. Like, but yet people keep jumping on that bandwagon to be a part of Trump's, team. I'm just like, y'all are so ignorant, man. Y'all so ignorant. So I just feel like, you know, just speaking on my opinion, I'm not really a political person. I don't like talking about politics on my podcast, but just these past couple of weeks, I just felt like that it had to be said. So, that's why I'm talking. Um, but I feel like when it comes to him, it's I feel like he's the worst of two evils. You know how they say the worst of the two evils. I feel like President Biden is the lesser of two evils, but Trump is the worst of the two evils. And I think some people, unfortunately, they hear that bullshit that he be talking, and then it feeds into their head, and they be like, "Oh, He's the better choice. No, he's not. He is racist. He has a lot of racist supporters. I can tell you about an incident when he first became president. And I was with my mom and my daughter, and we was in Macedonia. And I think we were headed to Walmart, and I was driving in my car, and it was these racist pieces of shit that were in this truck, and they had like American flag, and I think they also had something that said Trump on it or whatever, and they tried to run us off the road. And you know, um, that was one reason I decided to start doing self-defense keychains, because I could have maced the driver, but at the time I didn't have it. And I remember they was saying racist stuff. I don't know if they like called us out our names or whatever, but I just know they was just like saying some real racist stuff because they was racist. But this is what happened after this man became president. And even after he became president with the January 6th incident, he initiated a riot, and y'all decide that, you know, just after that, you know what I'm saying? Um, I just feel like, why would you want this type of person to be back in office? He was not a good president. In his weird ass mind, he swears he's the best president that was ever president. No, he actually said he had more people at his inauguration than President Obama both times. Where? Where, sir? Where? Please show me. I want to see. I've seen so many times who was at your inauguration, baby. It wasn't it. It wasn't it. You just had such hate towards President Obama, and it was just like we could see the racist devil come out of you, sir. Like, and you always trying to like hang out with black people. Like, why? Because you don't like us. So why are you always trying to hang out with us? You just trying to get that damn vote. And then we got these coons that are so 100% behind you. They so dumb and they so clueless. I mean, like, you're black and you're sitting up here um endorsing Trump. Like, he is a racist piece of shit. And then, like, on top of that, one of them women that Silky and whatever them chicks, them two sisters, one of them is dead, but the other one, I think she's still alive. And I hope she ain't, you know, back to being a Trump supporter. Maybe she learned from the last time, but I don't know. I just feel like that this dude is like just the worst, and our nation is a laughing ass joke right now, and kind of been a laughing joke for a while. More when Trump was president, because they was like, y'all got a reality show president. I just feel like, why is he even a part of the political realm? Because he does not know what the hell he's doing as a politician. He is a so-called businessman that then went bankrupt multitudes of times. You know what I'm saying? So he's known for being a slick ass, and I just feel like, yo, yo, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just too much. It's too much going on. Um, but this one's gonna be a little short. So I just wanted to like pop on here and say what's up, and do this, talk about what happened. And, I got some exciting news in episode 14, something that, I'm working on. So I will be glad to tell you guys about it. But I'm going to get off. This was like going to be about 15 minutes. So it's what, 14, 20. I hope this ain't get into my other podcast part that I did. Dang. I hope I didn't mess up my podcast for my other part. But I just wanted to say you guys are awesome, amazing. I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in all the time. And guys have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. And we'll talk soon. See you in episode 14.